Hi everybody, it's Oracle Anie, and I'm here to do a July 2024 prediction reading for you. First of all, while I shuffle the cards, I'm gonna say thank you for watching the video. Thank you for checking out my prediction. I'm sorry that it's a little late. Since we're already at the middle of the month, but I had some things to deal with and I just couldn't make it to the computer. And I did not really have a lot of time to do any readings, so here I am. So the video will be about the rest of July. You know, what do you have to look forward to the rest of July? What should you know? What's coming towards you? What can you expect? Okay, so while I continue to shuffle, I'm going to explain how my video works so that you can go to the reading that is for you. This reading is divided into 3 different groups. Basically, group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. You don't have to use your intuition to choose your group. Okay, I'm going to describe what the groups mean, and then you'll just know. Once I tell you what the groups are about, you'll know exactly where you need to go. Okay, so group number 1 is for people that are just waiting, not doing anything, waiting for life to come at them. Right? Maybe you're waiting for somebody else to do something that you think they should do or that they said that they would do, and you're kind of just waiting, right? Yeah. Group number 2, you guys know something's off, right? Something's off, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And you can't really make a decision because you don't have enough clarity about whatever's going on. So hopefully in this prediction reading, you'll have a little bit more information that'll help you make whatever decisions you have to make. And then group number 3, you guys are on it. You guys are connected to your intuition. You've been doing the healing work. You know, take action. You follow your intuition. You tap into your logic as well, right? You're balanced, you're healing, you're working on something. You want to know if there's any results from the hard work that you're doing. So hopefully this reading will be for you. Okay. So I am going to pick 4 of these cards per group, and then I'm going to use the Shadowscapes Tarot to get any clarifiers, as I'm still learning this deck, right? What would be the fun of this reading if I didn't challenge myself on video? Okay. All right, so I am going to place the cards in the bag. I'm going to then blindly choose, and then I will see you for your reading. If you're interested in a private reading, my website is in the description below. I offer a lot of different readings, not all prediction, but definitely some prediction. All right, I'll see you later. Okay, group number 1. Let's see what you have for July 2024. Actually, let's put it closer here. Okay. So group number 1, go. Group number 1, July 2024. Group number 1, 2024, July 2024. Nope. Group number 1. Okay, interesting. Put those over there. All right, let's see what this first card is. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Interesting. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, I like it. Bow, you are highly thought of. In June. So let me see how I can intuitively put these together first, and then we'll go into the clarifiers. Okay. So I feel like the teapot and the June card go together. Yeah. Oh, maybe a little bit. So this could mean that you either became friends with somebody, or no, you are friends with somebody that's born in June, or you became friends with somebody in June, and the teapot is you guys continuing your friendship, deepening the friendship in July, okay? If your birthday is in July, I would say that people are thinking of you for your birthday, and I mean, that's kind of that's kind of basic, but I did kind of pick that up. It's like, yeah, people are thinking about you. Yeah, hopefully in a high regard, right? And then Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Interesting. We'll see what this is, right? Because I do feel that some of you, this is news of a birth, so maybe a friend, family member, or coworker has a new baby, or is going to tell you that they're pregnant. For others of you, a new business opportunity, could be you have you've thought of a new business opportunity, or and you have to nurture it and all that stuff, right? So this could be something that kind of like is inspired this month. Or it could be a friend that tells you, about a new business opportunity. Hopefully it's not like a scammy MLM situation. But we'll see. Let's see what the tarot has to say. I will mention, right, that I am noticing that the Stork card and the Bow card, have these like darker backgrounds to them. And so I hope that doesn't mean that it's like there's like a negative connotation to the card. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for you are highly thought of with the bow. Right, that's like a compliment basically. Okay. Also, I have to say, I'm only gonna take like 3 tarot cards. Even if I get more, I'm only gonna leave 3 because then the reading gets way too long, and nuanced. So let's see, stork. What is the stork for group number 1 in July? What is the stork? Okay, 9 of Cups. What is the stork in July for group number 1? 2 more cards, please. I didn't like that. That felt forced. Okay, stork. Okay. One more card. What is the stork card? No. What is the stork card for group number 1 in July? What is the stork card for group number 1 in July 2024? Interesting. So you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Death card in reverse. Now, I'm reading this as like the stork card is a positive card. You have the 9 of Cups upright, which is a positive card. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which is a negative card. And the Death card in reverse, which is a negative card as well. So, it's interesting because the 9 of Cups is talking about abundance. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse is talking about losing some sort of wealth, losing some sort of property. It could potentially talk about divorce, right? Because you're splitting assets. And the Death card in reverse is a sign that if somebody's unwilling to move on, unwilling to make a change. But the stork always brings news of a change. So potentially, this could be a situation where you or somebody that you know is experiencing a positive abundance, right? It's almost like, wow, how lucky, right? They have yeah. It just feels like somebody is just lucky and abundant and happy, and then somebody here is like upside down, right? Now, I don't really see this as being one moment you're up, one moment you're down, right? Because this is too much of a high and this is too much of a low. So I do want to say anybody that's like receiving really good news, and for whatever reason you're nervous that the other shoe's going to drop and all of a sudden you're going to get these bad news out of nowhere. I feel that less likely. And I do see this as like two different energies, right? Like somebody's up, somebody's down. And this could either be, this actually, intuitively, it could actually also be 3 people, right? So one person is having really good news, right? Could be also, and then there's like one person doesn't have money, one person can't move on, right? So if this is about a new business opportunity and you're trying to say, hey, this is a great business opportunity and you're looking for investors, I would say that this could potentially be somebody doesn't have the money, somebody can't, so like somebody can't be an investor right now or not willing to invest right now in your new business opportunity. But the Nine of Cups implies that you have a lot more options than you think, so don't just give up because two people said no, right? That could also apply for the news of the birth, right? Same way, maybe you've been trying and you haven't received, the positive news yet, but that doesn't mean that it's not there, right? Nine of Cups, lots of possibilities, lots of abundance, lots of love, lots of opportunities. Okay, so I'd say just, not to give advice or anything, but I wouldn't get discouraged right away. So what is this teapot for group number 1? Nice. What is this teapot for group number 1? What is this teapot for group number 1? Interesting. What is this teapot for group number 1? Too many. What is this teapot for group number 1? And just to remind you, it says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. The King of Wands. Okay, so you have the Six of Wands, you have the King of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit upright. The King of Wands in reverse is referring to a fire sign, so that's Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And the Hermit is referring to a Virgo. So this could be somebody in the Leo, Virgo cusp, or the Sagittarius or Aries in general. Okay. So let's see. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So I feel like with the Six of Wands is saying that you both have overcome something and it's made you stronger. And maybe has deepened the friendship, right? Because either you've been through the same struggle and now you're coming out the other end, right? This could be a conversation about celebrating one of you overcoming something very difficult. The Six of Wands usually is a card about like recovering after going through a lot of problems, a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles, and maybe you get together to celebrate, to talk about it, to catch each other up. The King of Wands in reverse and the Hermit is telling me that that it was spiritually challenging, right? That maybe you felt separated or alone, during the whatever challenges you were experiencing or your friend was experiencing. But I get like the feeling that I'm getting here is like somebody is feeling a lot lighter, a lot more hopeful, right? Than they were. So that can also be an indication that somebody, is being more social because they're feeling better, right? What is this bow for? Okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Fool. Interesting. What is this? What is this bow for for group number 1? The Empress in reverse. Interesting. So the bow says you're highly thought of. I think that people see you as a risk taker, right? Like you're free and you get to do whatever you want, and like you just like pick yourself up and you keep going, and you know, like people are admiring your willingness to start over. But this to me is saying that you don't see that about yourself, right? You could be focusing on the challenges rather than like your ability to overcome challenges. And so I think this is more of a situation of like, if you could see yourself through other people's eyes, you would not be so hard on yourself, right? So what's going on with June for level 1? What's going on with June for level 1? What is going on in June for level 1? What's this June card? What is this June card? 2 of Swords. Okay, you have to make a decision. Weighing something out. What is the June card for level 1? What's the June card for level 1? The 5 of Cups. You really had to see something differently. Like, what is this June card for level 1? What is the June card for level 1? No, too many cards. But I will. Interesting. I'll take it. I'll put this one back. Okay. So this June card has to do with making a decision that you haven't been able to make yet. And, you know, if the part about, you know, having a friend that's born in June or making a new friend in June, this could be their situation, right? And you would know about it. But anyway, whether it's you or somebody else, this is about a situation that needs to be made. There's a weighing of options, and as far as like weighing the options, like they're leading to inconclusive action. Okay, so it keeps the person, you know, in the same situation because they're not making a new decision. And this could be, you know, with the 5 of Cups, this is talking about allowing the past to taint the way that you're making decisions about your present and your future, right? So it's like it's allowing the past to taint your thinking, your feelings, and eventually the decision making. And it's creating this like loop where you come back to the same. You come back to the same, and you come back to the same. Okay, so this could also be a situation where you were dealing with something in June and you thought that you'd be done with it in July, but here you are back in it again. And the key is like you hold it, like you hold a key or your friend holds a key to making a different choice, but you're just stuck in a loop, right? Or they're just stuck in a loop. All right, I have a reading for people who feel stuck and just need a little bit more clarity. So if you're interested in that, you just check out the website. And then, you know, if you need that help, I'm happy to do the reading for you, or if your friend, you know, same. But anyway, this is your reading. Thank you for watching, and I will see you for the next reading. Hi, group number 2. So I'm here for your July 2024 reading. Let's see what you have going on. Group number 2, July 2024. What do they need to know? What's coming up? July 2024 for group number 2. Okay. July 2024 for group number 2. July 2024. Group number 2. Group number 2. Group number 2. Okay. Let's see what that is. So let's see. Bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. All right, number 2. October. All right. Not. Unsuccessful plans. We'll see what that's about. Wind chimes. Peace and harmony. Yay. I love it. Okay. Right away, I am getting the vibes with the wind chimes in October and like the cool breeze. I do know the wind chimes are a sort of protection. So I would say your peace and harmony are protected. This knot could be, you know, if somebody has or had bad wishes towards you. This means unsuccessful plans, but we will see more, right, with the tarot deck. Compliments from an admirer. Hopefully it's not a secret admirer. I know there's a card in this deck about a secret admirer, but hopefully, you know, this you do get to receive them and know who it is, and hopefully it's somebody that you like too, not some like weird stalker, right? All right, and then the October card. I'm not really getting it with anything. I mean, maybe the knot a little bit, maybe the wind chimes a little bit. I don't know, something's going on in October. Maybe the admirer is born in October. We're just starting a new quarter, so October is the beginning of the next one. So maybe something's happening Maybe something's happening between now and then, right? Like the beginning of this quarter and the beginning of next quarter are significant, maybe. So let's see, group number 2, what is this bouquet? Also, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna take only 3, gets too long. All right, so bouquet, what is this bouquet for group number 2? What is this bouquet for group number 2 for July? The Queen of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse. Oh boy. Not the couple I wanted to see. Okay. What is this bouquet for group number 2? And 3 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. 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 So the Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who is not well, emotionally speaking. They're kind of addicted to drama. They're potentially grieving still. A little bit of like living in the past. The King of Swords in reverse is somebody who doesn't open up too much, right? However, they keep people on a need to know basis, right? They can also be, the King of Swords in reverse can be manipulative, meaning that they can use their intelligence and their resources for manipulative reasons, right? But because the bouquet is here and the 3 of Wands in reverse is here, it is likely that this King of Swords is going to open up. That's how I would read it. That's how I'm reading it. Because the first thing that I notice is that, one, it's the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So that is a couple, right? But they're in reverse, meaning that, you know, their backs are to each other. So it could be that they're not aware of each other, or that they haven't been communicating, or they're at a distance. But the 3 of Wands in reverse talks about, receiving something after you've been waiting for a while, right? And maybe the waiting is what has caused you to become a little bit bitter. And this is not you. This could be somebody that you're dealing with, right? And they're telling you the story. So do take it as you see it, right? As you understand the story. On a completely, just to cover my bases, another way that this could be showing up is that, oh, interesting. I wonder if the King of Swords in reverse, because of their manipulative nature, that they would try to break down, either send you a bouquet, right? Send you a compliment in order to either break your walls down, right? So they can just, you know, I don't know, like what they're trying to do. And this could be a situation where you're not getting just one bouquet, you're getting like 3 or 4, and they're like pursuing you. and you're just like not interested. You're just not interested. The Queen of Swords in reverse, not really open to others at all. Maybe this is somebody that you can't stand, but that doesn't take away the fact that they still admire you. I do feel that. I do feel that. You know, and it doesn't have to be like a nefarious, you know, nefarious intentions, right? It could just be that they're using their resources to try to get to know you, try to like spend more time with you, but like you're like, if you're so closed off and cold, like they're just like, oh, I got resources, like I have tricks up my sleeve. So anyway, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right, so what is this October for group 2? What is the October card for group 2? Oh, Death card. Okay, well that's Scorpio for sure. What is the October card for group 2? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What is October? What is the October card for group 2? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm not going to take this one, but I will keep it in mind. So you have the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen and the High Priestess in reverse in October. For the October card, anyway, but in October as well. I feel like the High Priestess in reverse is talking about a secret that is coming out. Because Scorpio can be very secretive. There's like a lot of exposing energy here. Like this person, but the 3 of Wands in reverse. This is exposing. This is like tied to like either why an opportunity to make money or to begin a new story has taken so freaking long, right? And you're like, oh, like that's what it's been. And then the Death card indicates like being able to actually take action, right? So maybe, you know, maybe you have something going on in this quarter and it doesn't actually take off until October, right? Because this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's an indication that you either have to work harder to get just like a drop of juice, or that is just not the time, and it's better to conserve your energy, or that something has to change first, something has to die first before it can fully, you know, run smoothly. Okay. What is the knot? What are the unsuccessful plans for group 2? What is in reference to for group 2? The Hermit. And what is the knot card? What is the unsuccessful plans for group 2? July. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. What is the What are the unsuccessful plans for group 2 in July? What are the unsuccessful plans? What do they need to know about these unsuccessful plans? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you have the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. The Hermit card is referring to either needing to travel, like take a travel by yourself, or it could be about an inner exploration, right? Connecting to your heart, connecting to your true self. Though I don't feel like that is what it's talking about. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse refers to putting in work and not getting anything back, or not getting what you thought back, or it's interesting because like with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse up here, that's exactly what I was saying, and now it's like the message is repeating. And then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who gives too much to others and forgets about herself. Like it's not enough self-care. So if you find yourself this month feeling alone, feeling rejected, feeling abandoned, feeling like nobody wants to hang out with you, or nobody wants to do things with you, or, you know, it's like, where's everybody, you know? I think that what this is saying is that instead of fighting to socialize and to make things happen, this is saying, you know, this is not the time. The time for like this time in July is for inner reflection. So I will take it back from the beginning that said, oh, I don't think that's what it's really about. I think that this is saying that this is a time where being with yourself is important in order for you to recharge your batteries. So, you know, don't I mean, I can't tell you how to feel and how not to feel, but just understand that there is a reason for that need to do some self-care, right? And this could also be, you know, somebody that you are trying to get together with and it's not working out. Maybe that person has exhausted their resources, has exhausted their energy, and Spirit is basically like making things difficult for them to get together because they need to rest, they need to take care of themselves, and they're not, right? They're like burning the candle on two ends. So don't, you know, basically it's like there's a time and a place for everything, and in some cases it's just not the time. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. What is the peace and harmony card for group number 2? What is the peace and harmony card? Oh, look at the Six of Swords. Tell me that's not peace and harmony right there. Okay. What is the wind chimes for group number 2 in July? What is the wind chimes for group number 2 in July? Temperance. And the Hangman. Yeah. Listen. This is definitely a month for you to go with the flow, right? Don't push too hard. You know, like I said, there's a time and a place for everything. These two cards, the Temperance and the Hangman, is basically saying weigh out the options in your head before taking action. Ask people for help, right? Don't try to do everything yourself either. You may find that it is a lot more. All right, so peace and harmony. Maybe things would be easier if you asked for help or you received help. I think that there is a challenging. I think the main challenge here that I'm seeing for you is that there's a different way of doing things, and this month you're just having to deal with the consequences of doing things the same way over and over again, right? And that can mean you don't get to move forward in your plans unless you relax and you look at things from a different perspective. And it might take you until October for that to click, right? If you're working on that. Like if you're actually working on that, because if you're not working on that, it could take longer, right? It could take till November, till December for that energy to kind of click in your brain. This could also be that you may be thinking about moving or taking a trip to a place where you can just relax, where you can just be, where you can just not worry about anything, right? But with the Temperance card, I have to say that it means that there's gonna have to be new things that you're going to have to do in order for that to happen. And the Hangman card is also saying that you're going to have to think about things a little bit more different in order for that to happen, right? Additionally, this trip can be very healing for you, and this trip can also be a little bit more reflective. All right, I'm gonna go see what he wants. So, okay, group 2. Closing messages would be, and this is only for those who have considered it. If you are considering going to a meditation retreat or something, or like a wellness retreat, I would say between the Hermit, the Six of Swords, the Temperance, and the Hangman, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I would say that could be a good thing, right? Queen of Swords, like I feel like you could use some healing. Or maybe the people that you're dealing with could use some healing. But there's definitely a message here about tempering opposites, right? Could be tempering within you, right? So if that was a question that you had in your mind about a retreat, then take it. If you weren't even considering that, don't worry about it. Not for you. And yeah, just be patient. be patient with yourself, be patient with people. And that's it. All right. If you are interested in healing, just saying, I'm having the Reiki live stream this Thursday, July 18th, I believe. It's a Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Just come to YouTube and it'll be under the live tab. Okay? So hopefully I'll see you there. And if not, I'll see you for the next video. All right. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group number 3. This is your July 2024 prediction reading. So let's see what you guys have going on for July. Group 3, July 2024. July 2024, group 3. Group 3, number July 2024. Okay. 3, July 24. 3, July. Interesting. Hi, group 3. It's the next day, and I decided that it would be better to wait until I was feeling more clear-headed to do your reading. These are the cards that I pulled last night. They've been covered all night, so I haven't even seen them. So let's see what you got. Lobster, financial pinch. Okay, let's see. And we're gonna get clarifiers, so we'll see what this means, right? Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Okay. I mean, the grasshopper kind of looks like the lobster, so we'll see. Guaranteed success. And fair man. Dealings or relationship. Oh, did I show you the star? Hold on, here's the star. Guaranteed success. And then fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Interesting. Okay. I'm kind of feeling the fair man and the grasshopper together. Yeah, there's some, for whatever reason, I'm seeing a connection with the fair man and the grasshopper. So, something to do, the dealings with this fair man, you have to handle it carefully, right? Or maybe they need to handle it carefully with you. Let me put this a little closer. I feel July is a guaranteed success, but we'll see what that's about, right? Like, we'll get more information about that. And the lobster financial pinch, I mean, July is the ocean waves. So, interesting. Okay, so group 3, what is the lobster for group 3? Judgment in reverse. I'm only going to pick 3 clarifiers, because when I pick too many, the reading just gets off the rails. It just gets too long. What is the lobster for group 3 in July? So financial pinch, based on the wrong the wrong conclusion. So financial pinch due to lack of judgment, believing some sort of lie, not having all the information, not being open to spirit, not being open to higher self, or misunderstanding a message from spirit. The Queen of Cups in reverse is talking about an emotional disturbance. It could be emotional trauma. It could be some sort of negative feeling. So Lobster for group 3, July. Okay. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like this is somebody else that you're dealing with that is unable to move forward with a plan because of a financial pinch. And the Judgment in reverse sounds like either they have the wrong idea, right? Like they're not seeing their financial situation clearly. I feel like it's affecting them, but they don't see it clearly, or see the solution to it clearly, due to an emotional block or some sort of negative energy. Could be fear, could be guilt, could be shame, could even be anger, like unexpressed anger. You could see their lack of action as something to do with you when it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. It has to do with their financial reality. This is only for a few people, right? That you may be experiencing this situation with this person in a way that it's mirrored. So it's happening to them and it's happening to you. And really it's about just meditating about what this negative emotion is so that you can ask your higher self or your spirit team for guidance on how to overcome that, right? I definitely had to deal with this earlier this month, and it's kind of like, it was just so simple and so like, wow, I can't believe that's been there this whole time. So if you would like, advice and healing for something like that, then just do contact me, and my website is in the description below. The Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. So what is this for group 3 in July? What is the Grasshopper? Oh, the Fool. I love it. In the Animal Totem Tarot, the Grasshopper is the animal that's represented by the Fool in that deck. So that's really neat. And then the Four of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords. Interesting. Yeah, so this is basically saying that before you jump into something, before you take this leap of faith, whatever the situation may be, to really handle it carefully, because you may be a little too enthusiastic and With the Ten of Swords here, it looks like you could be jumping into betrayal, right? So I would say that this is more of a warning in July, okay? The Four of Cups in reverse is talking about okay, this is the way that I have known this experience, right? Something is offered to you that you weren't even thinking about. Like it was kind of like in the back of your head, but you hadn't made a clear, definitive ask or prayer for it, and it just shows up. And you're like, well, I wasn't planning on doing anything about that, but it was in the background. It was like, eventually I'll get to it. Eventually that could be a solution. Or that, like, you know, it's an opportunity that comes to you that you weren't really putting a lot of energy into. And a lot of times these situations come to you to test your discernment. And when you fail to tap into your intuition and you just kind of go with it because it showed up, in my experience, it has ended up becoming a situation where I get betrayed, right? And that's what this Ten of Swords here is telling me, and this is the Four of Cups in reverse, like, oh yeah, a gift from the universe, great. And you go into it, and it doesn't end well for you, right? So definitely, that's my, that's what I would say. If it says it requires careful handling, then it requires careful handling, period. What is the star for group 3? What is the star for group 3 in July? Okay. Polarity, Nine of Cups. The Chariot, so guarantees success. The Chariot is overcoming obstacles. Great. The Seven of Swords. And the Two of Wands in reverse. And then the Nine of Cups, so emotional fulfillment. Abundance. Having possibilities, opportunities. Okay, I'm going to put this back. So, you know, just looking at all the cards, definitely tap into your intuition this month before you like jump into anything, right? Because this is saying, you know, with the Seven of Swords, you have to be more strategic, for sure. This definitely feels like there's a situation here that you just want to jump into, but the cards are saying just hold up, think about it, feel it out, and then, you know, navigate it with the responsibility that it deserves. I'm seeing, you know, the careful handling, the Seven of Swords, careful handling. You got the Ten of Swords, like this is, yeah, it requires attention, and it requires you to be at the top of your game. And obviously, I can tell that you just want to go for it. Whatever this is, like, you're like, yeah, let's go, let's move, let's do. And really, it's just, with the Nine of Cups that I put back, I would say it could be, what just came to me is that it could be that Nine of Cups that I saw with the guarantee success is that somebody is telling you this is a guaranteed success. Whatever they're offering you, it's a guaranteed success. And the Seven of Swords implies that you need to either ask more questions, you need to look at the details, you have to really inspect the situation before you just blindly believe this person. Blindly, like, so let's see what the fair man is, right? Especially if you are in a financial pinch and it requires you to get money. Maybe the financial pinch is here to save you from making a bigger mistake if you had the money for it. You know what I'm saying? So, fair man. What is the fair man for group 3? Here we go. 7 of Cups. Fair man. And look, the man in the card has white or blonde hair, so that's interesting. Okay, fair man for group 3. The Hermit in reverse. The fair man for group 3 in July, please. One more card. One more card. Group 3. Oh. One more card. Okay. The Two of Swords. So this fair man, right, I'm going to tell you what's going on in this card, right? In this card, the man is looking at all the cups, at the map in front of him, and is unable to make a decision. By his shoulder, he has a fairy or an angel here that is showing him the way, right? In the traditional tarot, the implication is that your heart is showing you the way, right? But here it's saying spirit guides are showing you the way, right? A way to connect to your spirit guides is through your heart. So I feel like this fair man is being shown the correct path that they have to take. However, they are confused about that message, right? And that is also here reflected in the Judgment in reverse. They don't know how to really receive that message, okay? And it leads here, you know, to the Hermit in reverse, which to me is an indication of forced isolation in this case with the Two of Swords, right? I feel like everything that's going on here, the root of it is just some negative emotion that's been brewing for a while. And it's kind of gunking up the system, right? It's gunking up the mental capacities, it's gunking up the physical ability. So if you're waiting on somebody to do something, if you're expecting something from someone this month and they haven't done it, well, first of all, know that it's not because they don't want to. Know that it's not because of anything you've done. There is a negative emotion that they're holding on to that is kind of blocking the whole system. So I'm going to leave it there. If you would like to book a clarity reading with me or any other kind of reading, my website is in the description below. I will be doing Reiki healing on Thursday, July 17th, if you're watching this as soon as I post it. Otherwise, the replay is there. And thank you for watching. And if you like this reading, please give me a like. And I will see you later for another reading, another video later. Okay? Bye.